One Stop Central. I'm Kyle,
I'm Mike Parker.
and this is our guest.
Gavin, and I am Vice President of the Eco Club.
All right, Gavin. So what do you do in Eco Club?
Well, so far we've just been on Zoom, but we've been trying to arrange various activities like bringing awareness to environment problems here at Central, like we're trying to start new recycling programs. And like so far we've put a box out in front of the main entrance for paper collection. We had one for styrofoam, just because those are important materials to be recycled. And because of COVID, it's been a lot harder for us to recycle because last year we were working really hard to get paper, empty water bottles, and cardboard to be recycled at Central. But ever since COVID started, it stopped. Our recycling program completely stopped, and we started to just throw away all the trash. So our main goal is to just stop all the throwing away of the important recycling.
So in general, why did you join Eco Club? Are you very interested in the environment and helping it out, or?
Yeah, I'm very interested in the environment. I know it's just trying to help our community like Naperville, but it's a much bigger scale than that. You know, the oceans being filled with trash, like landfills and all that, and it's just such a big problem. And a lot of people are trying to work for it, but I think we need more of like community effect and more of a community push to get recycling and just get garbage out of our world. And there's various ways to do that. And that just really always interested me. I was always like, what could I do to help? What can I do to contribute to the community? And how can I make just Naperville and the whole world a better place?
Would you say like most people have the same interests as you, like when joining Eco Club, or do most people have like a personal story that really brings them into this club?
I think a lot of people are working towards the same effort. I think most people in Eco Club just want the community to be a better place, a cleaner place, and just a better place for everyone to live in. Because no one wants to see trash on 75th or on Washington. And our goal is we've done cleanups, like we've gone out, picked up stuff. I know I've done multiple ones. I've gone along 75th and just picked up trash and I've been easily able in 30 minutes to 1 hour filling up one or two trash bags and stuff. And it's kind of sad to see all that stuff out there because it's filled every day, like more garbage thrown outside people's cars every single day. And yeah, we're all working to help that and just make Naperville and the community a better place.
How do you think COVID has affected ecological issues around the world, or even in the community?
Well, COVID has definitely affected it because ever since COVID, I think a lot of people have been getting fast food more and those using more. And a lot of people when COVID started hoarding groceries and buying a bunch of stuff. And just I think a lot more trash has been produced. And for me, I realized going out like more so than before, since COVID, there's been more trash on the side of the road and just out in places. I've just noticed it a lot more, especially with PPE. I've seen masks, gloves, and just other stuff like that just thrown outside people's cars. And that's actually a bigger problem than I've noticed, people throwing out their masks on the ground. So it just adds more trash.
So why do you think more people should join Eco Club, or how can someone that's not in Eco Club help out the environment in general?
I think the most important stuff is just listening to Eco Club and listening to rules or guidelines that either we've put out or you've heard from other people, because one of the things we have done is put around posters around the school and most of the classrooms. There's one that says only recycle paper, empty water bottles, and cardboard, and that's important because if anyone ever throws a Starbucks cup with some liquid in it, then the whole recycling is just thrown away. It's ruined. So people need to focus on what to recycle, like paper and just those things. We're starting small with just those, but then eventually we will want to build up and get everything recycled. But it's best to start small.
We think the most important thing that students our age could do to help out you guys.
I think the biggest thing is just think about what you're recycling, or think about things if you have a plastic cup from McDonald's, just look at it, and if it has the recycling sign, it's just so much easier to just throw in the recycling, and just think about what you're throwing away. If it's a Starbucks cup that's half full, probably shouldn't recycle that. Or it's so easy to take the time of your milk carton, wash it out, rinse it out, make sure there's no milk in it, and just recycle it. But yeah, just be aware is the most important thing.
Do you have any like fun experiences or like any fun stories that you remember from Eco Club?
Yeah, I think the one of the most fun things for me was always with the like the fish tank we have in room 314. We have like a fish tank that is environmentally friendly because it has like plants on the top and then fish on the bottom. We've always cleaned that out, and I don't know, it's really interesting. Another thing that I thought was fun was the color. We did a color marker drive, and that was we just went around the classrooms, picked up like empty or like used markers, and then we were able to send them back uh, to the factories and get them like refilled and reused instead of just throwing them away. So that stuff is just fun. I mean, just recycling is fun to me, or doing like pickups. I like I've gone out like numerous times just outside by myself, and I've had friends help me as well. Just go out and pick garbage. It's fun. Good way to talk.
Other than, I know you mentioned before about the posters, how you use that to try and inform people. Are there any other ways you use to try and inform people about how to recycle or how to help the community?
Yeah, we're trying to use our Instagram uh, at GHS Eco Club. We're trying to build more followers on there to bring awareness. We do like fun facts and just stuff at Central. Like we've been trying to do some activities to bring people together and get people gathered to do some activities. We wanted to do some kind of like pickup, but it's been hard with COVID. It's hard to plan that kind of thing. But like since COVID, it's people are getting vaccinated. It's getting a little bit easier. But I think we want to like do some kind of activity next year. We're going to get back into doing uh, bigger group activities, and that's going to be our main focus. Just starting small is I think our biggest focus. Starting with the school.
Do you have any final thoughts before we wrap this up? Sounds like.
I think that's about it. But I don't know. It's always I think the garbage pickups are like more fun than they seem. It might just seem like lame picking up trash, but in the past, people in Eco Club have found like deer skulls and just other crazy stuff that like people never expect to see out there on the trash. And I found a ton of stuff that I was not expecting. I don't know. I found like gloves, clothing, it's just weird stuff. Yeah. I think it's more fun than it seems. Like someone says, let's go pick up trash." You don't seem very excited, but it's fun. And yeah, I think everyone can do something to help.
There's man's trash and there's man's treasure.
Yeah, except don't keep any of it.
I hope not. All right.
Well, thank you for joining us today on One Stop.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been really interesting. I'll have to really start thinking about what I recycle, especially at school.
Well.
Well, this has been One Stop Central. Thank you. See you next time.